that long day behind you. Good times lie ahead. With company worth keeping, that'll bash a smile on your head. Come on in, the door's open, you'll find just the finest folks here. Pull up a chair, grab a drink, and lend our stories your ear. Cause we're the talk the tavern. Here you're always welcome. The talk the tavern. Promising beer and bedlam. The talk the tavern. Music, medicine, then some. The talk the tavern. The song's over. Here we come.
And welcome to the tavern, folks. I'm Travis Sivart, an incredible author. You should Google me. And, I'm sorry. My co-hosts they're waving, and I'm like, what, I forget already? Did I mess it up already? So my vices tonight is, and chat, let us know yours right there in chat. I've got Coke Zero and a Cornell and Deal Dark Cherry Cavendish and a Savinelli. What about you, Ed?
I am drinking water out of a ball container, and let's see, which Pinot Noir am I drinking? It's a Beringer Canaris Pinot Noir. By the way, I'm going to be an introduction hog right here because I just joined a winery club very recently. Here in Virginia, I normally don't like Virginia wines because I'm a little bit of a wine snob, like mainly California wines. But I went to a local winery with friends recently, and it was an awesome experience. So, hey, I joined the club. What the fuck?
Nice.
What are you doing?
What winery?
Rappahannock Cellars.
Okay.
Which is very near where I grew up. So, cool. Andrea?
Oh. So I'm knitting, like I do. And tea made by me in my Mrs. class. And of course, Haribo mints, which have now been discontinued. Very sad.
And Maria has popped into the tavern tonight and hanging out in our live chat. She says...
Hey, baby.
Hell yeah. She says her vice tonight is water and doing laundry.
Ooh, that sounds...
I know, that's some horrible vices. So tonight's topic is sex at work.
Let's do it.
So yeah, it's I overheard a conversation recently where somebody was talking about getting fired for having sex at work. Now, I didn't get a lot of details. I wasn't part of the conversation. I just overheard it. But it brought up interesting thoughts of, is it okay to have sex at work? What do you guys think?
Why
not? Maria asks, are they working from home?
Travis is.
And I work alone, so I have a lot of sex at work. It's me, bottle of baby oil, and a lot of terrified cats staring at me.
Ooh, sorry to hear that. Why? Or shall I say?
So, Ed, you think it's okay to have sex at work?
No, not really.
I feel like you're waffling on this one. So, is it okay sometimes?
No, not really. Have I done it?
We're waiting.
Funny you should ask that, Travis. Yes.
Hey, there's JC. I think the real question is, who are they having sex with? And Maria says, I mean, if it's not on company time, do they really have a say on what you do on your lunch break? If there's a location that you know doesn't break the law. Well, what if it's... Now, is there a difference between having sex at work if you're off the clock versus on the clock?
Well, are you on the clock? Are you at work? Are you off site? Where do you work? Where are you doing? There's so many questions.
Work.
See, Maria says yes. Unless sex is your work, you should be doing your job when on the clock. Not your coworkers, or customers, or boss, or all of them at the same time.
Damn.
So, Andrea, repeat that question.
Okay, is it at your place of work? Is it off site? Where do you work? Different things.
Okay, so when is it okay?
Mattress store. But if you're like a surgeon, not in the operating room, that's not sanitary.
I'll seal your Posturpedic. You're a surgeon. What about a dentist? What if you're a dental surgeon? Is it okay then?
Well, no, that's not sanitary. It depends on where it is. If you're not on your work site, not in the surgery room or where you, sure.
Okay.
Work.
I'm assuming when we say, is it okay to have sex at work, it means you're at the place of business. Now we can discuss on the clock or off the clock. And Marlene jumped in and said, well, if you're a sex worker, I guess it's expected. Marlene, let's talk about that. Let's say you're in a place where it's legal to be a sex worker. And you have sex, but not with a paying customer while on the clock. Is it okay then?
From the aspect of cheating your boss,
Do they get paid by the hour or paid by the inch?
I don't know.
It could be just providing customer service.
It's servicing the customer, that's for sure. And JC says, once upon a time, I knew someone who worked at a law firm where two different situations happened regarding sex at work, with two different outcomes. One was an employee and their spouse. The other was an associate attorney and a partner attorney. Okay, what happened? Like the employee and the spouse, one of them didn't get to come and the other one, they both came? What's the outcome we're looking at here? And by came, I mean came to work.
Was it in the courtroom or in their office?
Were they wearing the judge's robe, and how did they use the gavel? I just want to know what direction it was facing. Like, are they holding the really bulbous end going like this, or are they holding the handle going like this?
Is that the law office?
Guess who got fired? The one that didn't make the boss come. So, okay. What about after hours off the clock? What, is it okay to have sex at work then, on the premises?
Oh, on the premises.
Work.
I'd still say it's not the proper thing to do. But have I ever been known to only do the proper thing?
Well, I've heard you do a lot of things quite properly.
So, what is their profession? What is the job? I think it depends.
Walmart.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
McDonald's. They deserve a break today.
Okay. Sharing a story. Not mine. Somebody else's, but my company.
We're going to say that a lot during this episode, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell my shit. And I will tell my shit before the episode's over. Had two employees a couple of years back.
Would you like
now, I work
butter
for a
on
security
that,
company,
sir?
so they were security officers in the guard shack with cameras on them. had sex at work.
Did you make them watch it
Well,
so they can
Nah.
realize how unflattering cameras actually are during real sex?
Nah. We just fired them.
Did you keep a Were they hot?
No.
Oh. So it's not even you went like, wait, we got to watch the whole thing. You're like, nah, we're good.
And the dude wasn't even making good sex faces, so couldn't even make any money off of it.
Dudes are not known for making good sex faces.
Speak for yourself.
Show me a sex face that looks good.
I can't right here. I'm not having sex.
Well, your waist is below the camera level. You sure can. Well, I'm going to see the tip. Okay, so a few comments here. Maria says, I feel like the question of sex at work really depends on the circumstance. It really depends on where you are. Medical area? No. That's not sanitary or safe. Dealing with food? Still no. Business office? Why not? And then she says, I'll judge your sex face after the show, Ed. Marlene said, I think if you have any kind of reporting relationship, everything in some way becomes an HR issue, on or off the clock. Well, that's why you have sex with people in the HR office. They're proven to be less likely to report you unless if you get a little on their shirt and they walk out of the back. If you have sex at work and you work at Burger King, you can have it your way.
not going to Burger King.
Would you like fries with that orgasm?
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all of our
Work.
viewers, have you, would you, will you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Throw
So,
in your answers.
for the people in our live chat here,
Yeah.
have you had sex at work? Would you have sex at work? And if yes, well, either way, yeah, why or why not? But also, if yes, what would the circumstances have to be, and where do you work so I can MapQuest this? Does anybody use MapQuest anymore? Did I just fall back to the 90s or something?
Whoa, dude. Yeah.
And there's Bree. That's Bree's intro music.
Work.
Oh,
I don't hear it.
It was Spank Me by Madonna.
well, that's
And
appropriate.
there's Mouse. Okay. Maria's seen an HR rep get fired for seeing someone in the office. JC says, I've seen that happen. Seen what happen? Somebody having sex at work, so you were like, voyeur? What happened there? Maria says, I work from home, so like, yes? So Marlene points out statistically a lot of relationships originate at work, so take that
Yep.
for what you want.
Yep.
So what about you, Andre? Would you have sex not with work, at work? Sorry, my bad.
Not where I work now. No.
What about after hours?
At my place of work?
Yeah.
No.
I can show up. I know there's disinfectant spray.
Off premises, sure.
Would just be like, we were in room 8, if you know what I mean.
Work.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
You see, we're not even looking into the relationship thing. We're not worried about the breakup and having
Work.
bad things there. And by the way, for
I
everybody,
don't know.
go ahead.
Okay.
For everybody listening to the podcast, you keep on hearing The bot yell work work because that's a trigger word for the bot.
Work, work.
See?
So I guess I feel about sex at work as I do it in a bar bathroom.
Oh,
No.
Mm,
People are gonna do it, but no, I'm not.
mm.
No.
really, any bathroom ever, anywhere. Except, I don't know. Then again, some of the bathrooms in porn, they're like the size of my bedroom.
Work, work.
No.
Apparently, Bree works in the shower. Because Bree says I tried shower sex, did not go very well. Maybe she's the lifeguard that people have to shower before they get in the pool. And it's just like, how you doing?
Oh my goodness.
Just the tip.
Okay, hold on. No, there's a couple good comments here.
Okay.
Let's see. Bree says, I found it exciting to want to fuck someone at work, but never had the pleasure yet.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So let's see here. JC says, I had a private office on the 30th something floor with a great view. Thought it'd be perfect to have sex with my spouse at the office. Spouse disagreed.
Ah, shame, shame, shame.
It's yeah, that's huh. And hold on, we got a helicopter going by, so if it gets noisy, we know why.
I don't hear it.
So let's see here.
Hi.
Yeah, Andrea. So what if you're a stewardess? Is it okay to have sex at work then?
Where?
On the plane.
Yeah, but where?
I don't know. First class?
We're back to the bathroom again, probably.
No, I first class. I'm just going with first class. Oh,
I've been in
I know where.
Bathroom.
In the cockpit.
Where? You know what? No.
Ooh.
Rhea says, I think when it comes to the idea of sex in an office, the idea itself is hot. But in real life, I would probably say no. It's
Yeah. Don't judge.
You could have sex on that little trolley they roll down the aisle. The wheels lock down so it doesn't move.
Oh no.
Just watch out if you got a
Again.
nut allergy.
Ooh.
Horrible.
Again, I work in the security industry, so I have keys to a lot of places that other people don't have.
Oh, there's that. Yeah, I know. JC says airplanes are so dirty. Here's also something else I would have an issue with. People standing in an airport for hours on end, waiting to board a plane, lugging luggage, etc. They are probably sweating in places and sending up interesting aromas that you don't want to deal with. I'm just saying, you're not primped and pretty when you're on a plane. Bree says, I like it rough, so that'd be too clumsy for me. I'd be falling all over the place on the airplane. Yeah, and you'd probably like smack the other passengers and stuff like that.
Well, if it's a private jet, maybe.
And to answer your other question, Bree, currently I work at a factory that produces insulation called Rockwell. No, that shit would be too damn itchy. No.
Did you say it's called Rot World?
Rockwool.
Oh, like Rock Your World? Sounds like the
Rock Wool.
Oh, Rock Wool. Oh, I'm sorry. I got no jokes for that.
Nope.
It's okay, what other options or questions do we have on this?
Send
Okay.
videos.
Executive boardroom tables work very well. I heard that from a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just wondering
Sure you did.
if they're not well waxed, would your butt cheeks squeak on them? Or if they were well waxed, would they just shoot across the table?
It was very well waxed, and no, just have to hold them in place.
Not if you hook your elbows under the knees, they don't go anywhere. It's like one of those paddle ball things. The ba-thumpa, 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 ba-thumpa.
And you know her. You know her, Travis.
Does Andrea know her too?
Andrea knows her too.
There we go. We've nailed that one down.
So did Ed.
Yeah. And Maria points out lots of video options online for at work or office setting. The problem with those are always like the metal desks from the 80s, and there's like 3 bare walls with like a chalkboard behind them, and you're like, the hell did they go to like an abandoned school to film this office scene?
Yeah.
The hell?
They did.
And to answer the other question, I prefer natural.
And the question was, Ed, do you prefer waxed or natural? He may prefer natural, but I'm thinking he ain't turning down.
Well, no, my daddy didn't raise a fool.
Wait a minute. I know about your siblings. You want to take that back?
Well, see, they both moved out before they turned 18. I was there the entire time.
Okay, so he never
They didn't
finished raising them.
Yeah, he never finished raising them.
Okay.
There. Whew.
So, we forgot our opening toast, by the way.
We did.
Yeah, we
Oh,
totally
man.
put
You
up
got the list.
a list. So let's do a closing toast. It's if you're going to have a here's to sex at work, don't get caught.
Here.
Here, here.
There's Ed's song. You know what? I forgot to play the outro music. Let's do the outro music and we'll do another toast because Mouse grabbed her drink. So here we go. Oh, a couple things here. Maria says natural or shaved is a hell of a lot less painful than waxed. Bree says, I got waxed down there once before, never again, but it made me giggle, believe it or not. I was super sensitive down there and it tickled. You know, they're not supposed to slip it in while waxing you. I'm just saying. Okay, guys, make sure you join us for the next Talk of the Tavern. We'll catch you then. You guys have a great night. Dance our way out of here.